Good morning, everyone. So I have just woken up. It is like 12 o'clock. I stayed up until 3 a.m. because as soon as the clock struck midnight, I started listening to the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. And I think I'm on chapter 16. But I am going to do some schoolwork and wake up a bit, and I will update you guys in a little bit. I'm listening to the book on my laptop. I'm on chapter 22 of 61, and I'm about to get ready for a meeting that I have, and I'm going to be listening to it until I'm finished, and then I will go to the meeting and continue listening afterwards. Chapter 22, Day 5. Now his smile, discovering a row of slightly awkward white teeth. It's the face of a rascal.
What are you doing?
What is happening? Say hey. Hey.
Oh my god! Wow, okay, whatever.
Woo.
Alright guys, please don't forget about...
Alright guys, so we are back from the meeting. Hey, you want to dab a little bit? Oh yeah. And I come home to a package from Books A Million. I have both the second and third book for the Grishaverse in their original copies, but they just went through a cover change and I looked everywhere for the original copy and Books A Million happened to have it. So I ordered it immediately, and then this arrives, which is the new cover, and I'm not happy about it. But hopefully I can get this figured out because this is a mess and I really need the first original book. Why I didn't just buy the first book originally? Couldn't tell you. Update. It is currently 10:35 p.m. We have been working on schoolwork for a very long time, but I am currently halfway through the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, and it's alright. And then you were working on Sadie. How far into it are you, do you think?
7 minutes.
Nice. That's perfect. Alright guys, it is October 16th now. It is day 2 of Spookathon, and I have officially finished the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, and I'm gonna save my thoughts about it for the wrap-up at the end of this video, but overall I rated it 3 stars, and I'm just really excited to get to some physical books. And so I'm gonna continue with the second challenge, which is to read a book with purple on the cover, which is Toil and Trouble. Guys, I thought I'd update you. I just finished the first story and I'm on the second one. This book, the first story was so cute. It had a powerful woman of color and the beginnings of an LGBT relationship, and oh, it's so cute. Corey, do you want to be in the video? Say hi. Say hello. Hey everyone, so it is the end of October 16th, which means it's the end of day 2 of Spookathon, and I'm already really happy with the progress I've made. Earlier today I finished the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, and then I started Toil and Trouble, and so far I am absolutely loving it. There's a couple stories I wasn't too happy with, but overall it's really good and I'm absolutely flying through it. I'm on page 204 and I believe there's about 405 pages, and I'm going to get some well-needed rest and I will be back with more reading tomorrow. Good morning everyone. So it is currently around like 11:30ish on the 17th and I'm running a little late. I woke up at 11 this morning and I'm supposed to be leaving in a couple minutes. But I managed to get this full face of makeup on and some cute clothes, and me and my friend are going to a meet the author at our school and a meeting at our local library. I'm sleeping over their house, so I'm just bringing some books, and I will update you guys as soon as possible.
You know, I think it's like if I were in like fashion, I would just be noticing people's clothes everywhere, but I notice characters like constantly. So I'll watch for people with unusual clothes or unusual styles of speech, or and then I keep a notebook with me everywhere I go in my bag, and I'll just start sketching things out.
All right, everyone. So we are back from. Would you like to say hello?
Yeah.
Hi. We are back from Meet the Author, and I inserted a little clip of it, and it was just so good. She had such good advice to say, and then you got me this sticker, and I wanted to showcase it because it makes me so happy. For those of you who don't know, I am a big fan of the Niffler. It's probably my favorite mythical creature in the Harry Potter world, besides like hippogriffs. And overall the experience was really good. I think she publishes mainly ebooks. Oh, the author's Christina Bauer? Christina Bauer. So overall, really good experience. Hey guys, so it is currently like 2 a.m. and I've decided to sit on this couch and not move until I finish this book. I'm on page 349 and there's only 405 pages, so I'm gonna sit with this cute little pup and this cat that you cannot see. Hello everyone, so it is currently 3 a.m. and I've officially finished Toil and Trouble. I'm gonna rate it like 4.5 stars. I love the book, I love the representation, but I will talk more about that in my wrap up at the end of this video. But I'm going to go get some well-needed rest, and then we will have more reading tomorrow. So I didn't vlog at all yesterday. There just wasn't much going on, and I didn't really feel the need to. But today I believe is the 19th, and I started My Lady Jane yesterday, and I'm upwards of page 300, close to 400, and I'm really liking it so far. It's cute, it's whimsical, and it's really funny. I plan on finishing that tonight and then starting City of Ghosts by V.E. Schwab. And then, hello, do you want to be in the vlog? But I'm going to visit my boyfriend's work, probably get some food, all whilst reading. Yes, all whilst reading. But I will keep you guys updated. Sorry for not vlogging yesterday, but so far I only have Neverwhere and City of Ghosts left, which feels really good. This is my first readathon, especially my first week-long readathon, and my first time vlogging it. And although the vlog isn't the best quality it could be, I'm just feeling really good about everything. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. So I just looked at that clip and my hair looked absolutely awful. Sorry about that. Alright world, I'm caffeinated. Got my iced latte with almond milk. It is time to get started with reading and walking to my boyfriend's job, since I walked across the street to get this iced latte. So I'm gonna get off my phone and pay attention to my surroundings, because it's dangerous to be a woman in public alone. Alright guys, so it is the end of the night. I finished My Lady Jane, which I rated 4 stars, and I finished City of Ghosts, which I rated 5 stars. I loved this. I love Victoria Schwab. And now it is time to take off my makeup and for both of us to go to bed. Right, Tucker? Yes. So I will update you guys on my reading adventures tomorrow. All that's left is Neverwhere, but I left my copy at home. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Come on.
Good night.
Yeah. Say hello.
Hi.
It is the end of Spookathon, right, babe? And I forgot Neverwhere at Home, so I picked up Coraline by Neil Gaiman instead, and it also has illustrations in it, and I'm really liking it. I'm about 60 pages away, so I'm going to read that, finish it up while we finish up Coraline. Yeah, am I missing anything?
No, I think you're good.
Alright guys, it's official. I finished Coraline, which means I accomplished every single challenge for Spookathon. Ugh, this was a long week and I didn't necessarily read the book I was planning on reading, but I'm still happy with it. It's like a 3.5 out of 5. It's not like the best book in the world because I love the movie more, but it's still a really good book and I love Neil Gaiman. Alright everyone, so it is the end of Spookathon, the end of my first long readathon, and I completed all of the challenges, albeit I didn't complete my whole TBR. I ended up leaving a book at home and having to read a different book, but that's fine. So I'm just going to give my overall thoughts on each book now. So the first book would be The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I rated this, I believe, 3 stars, and don't get me wrong, the writing was phenomenal, the audiobook was really good. I'm just personally not a fan of thrillers, but if you are, I'm sure that it would be rated higher. I also like historical fiction quite a lot. I don't usually pick it up, it's not usually my go-to, but when I read it, I usually enjoy it, so that was fun. So the next book that I read was Toil and Trouble. I only have the dust jacket here because my physical copy is at a friend's house. I gave this a 4 out of 5. If I could, it would have been like a 4.5 out of 5. And I loved the representation. There was trans representation, there was bisexuality, there was like gay relationships, it had people of color, and it was all so diverse and beautifully written by each and every author. And there were like a couple stories that I didn't quite enjoy myself, but overall it was just a fantastic book and I just had such a good time reading it. I blew through it completely. I believe the next book I read was Cucumber Quest, and this is by GGDG. I ended up rating this, I believe, 3 stars as well, because obviously it's a middle grade novel, middle grade graphic novel, so the story wasn't the best, but I do plan on getting the rest of the series because the characters are cute and the art is cute, and I just really enjoyed it. It just didn't have much of a story, which is why it was rated lower. So the next book I read was My Lady Jane, and I absolutely loved it. I think I rated it like 4 stars. It was so whimsical and cute, and I liked the way everything played out, and I ended up learning a lot about history throughout it, even though all of it wasn't accurate. Most of the main points were there. So it ended up giving me some more insight into part of my history and part of everyone else's history. So that was just really enjoyable. And it was really funny as well. So I do plan on picking up My Plain Jane, I believe is the next one. So I do plan on picking that up as soon as possible, probably my November TBR. So the second to last book I read was City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. Rated at 5 stars. I knew I was going to love this book. I'm absolutely in love with Victoria Schwab. I think she's amazing. She's a beautiful writer, and I can't wait for the second book of this to come out. I didn't know it was a series, but the way it ended, I was like, this needs to be a series. And then my friend, who I'm currently Skyping over there, told me that it was going to be a series, and I'm ecstatic. I'm going to buy the book as soon as it comes out. As soon as it's available for pre-order, it's going on my list. This was so cute. Originally on my TBR for the illustrations, I was going to read Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman, but I had gone to my boyfriend's house over the weekend and did not have this book. So in order to finish all of the challenges, I ended up purchasing another Neil Gaiman book, which is Coraline, and I am in love with the movie. I think it's directed by like Henry Selick, but I've been watching it for years since it came out. And I got this really cool like 10th anniversary edition. It's not going to pick up on camera, but it has this really cool like subtle picture of like a hand and needles and mice and stuff. And it was really interesting. I don't really know what I want to rate this. It's between 3 and 4. I think I'm so partial to the movie that having such a vast difference, even if this is the original, is sort of hindering. Like, I'm a little biased. But overall, I loved it. I sped through it. It was really cute. And I'm just happy to finally read it because it's the original to what I love. So yes, overall, I completed all of the challenges for Spookathon. I'm really proud of myself because this was my first week-long readathon that I actually really tried and filmed, and I'm really hoping that you guys liked it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week with possibly a tag video, who knows? And yeah, see ya.